Hi guys, my name's Glenn Hill from I Train Hard Health and Fitness. I'm just going to talk to you live today about your mindset and now the fact that your head is stopping all of your results, fitness, weight loss, success at work, everything, and you often don't even realise. So for people that are thinking, oh no, mindset, my head doesn't stop me, it's nutrition that stops me, or this stops me, or work pressure stops me, it's your head. It's because your head, your mindset is in charge of everything. Okay, for an example then, the people that are trying to lose weight, and I hear this an awful lot, I feel so sad, or I feel depressed, and because I feel sad and depressed, I'm just going to go and eat. I'm going to eat the wrong sort of foods because I feel sad and depressed. And I use these coping strategies to help myself, and it's always the wrong choices. And these fatty foods, these sugary foods, are just causing more problems. We feel bad, and that happens more and more again. It happens all the time. Okay. The other one is you may have tried before. You've been unsuccessful, and you've tried before, and not achieved it. And because you've tried before and it's not worked, then we do it again. We've tried before and it's not worked. Battery. We've tried before and it's not worked, so it won't work again, and we keep getting into the cycle of not being successful. The other one, which I see all the time, on a daily basis almost, is the old excuses, the negative excuses all the time. And that you may think it's a reason, but when I hear it as a coach, it's an excuse. And the only person believing these excuses is yourself. And actually, you don't really believe these excuses, do you? These excuses are just justifying poor decisions with fitness, poor decisions with nutrition. You may blame it on the family, which I've heard a lot. You may blame it on time. You may blame it on work. You could blame it on anything. It could be an excuse. And generally, these excuses are invalid. It's rubbish, it's bullshit. I've trained a client going through cancer treatment, chemotherapy, and he kept training. After that, he's had surgery, and he's got a stoma in here, he still keeps training. And so the whole, I can't do it for whatever reason, I've got a slight twist in my wrist, or I've not got enough time, there's 24 hours in a day. You've always got time. Generally, 99% of the time, these excuses that people come out with are invalid. And I can help with that. I can help you clarify and give you a better motivator, for a pull motivator to look forward to stop you using these excuses. The reason I can help is I've studied mindset. I'm quite proficient at a lot of different techniques, but I specialise in mindset after studying neuro-linguistic programming, and I can help people think, feel and act differently, and that's my speciality. So if you'd like to think, feel and act differently, then I can help. And there's lots of stuff that I can help with, and lots of stuff that may be stopping you achieving your goals without you realising. For example, something in your past may have happened. Now, it may have happened when you're 5, 6, 7-year-old. You may not realise that this issue that's happened in the past is stopping you achieving your goals, but it is. So we can do something called timeline therapy, where we go back, talk to you at that age of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15, 20. We'll discuss it with that person at that age, and all of the current problems and things that are sabotaging your health and fitness now stop by sorting out that issue in the past. So it happens a lot. There's a lot of past issues that are stopping people getting their results. So we can look at that. So if you have a past issue that you think is maybe jeopardising what's happening now, then I can help. What I see an awful lot of with potential clients is lack of self-worth, lack of self-belief, self-hatred, and not enough motivation looking forward to give you enough incentive to achieve your goals. And all of these, like self-belief, self-worth and hatred, may have been caused by an ex-partner, for example, friends and family that are always belittling you or bringing you down, and they're doing it out of love often. They're not realising they want you to stay with them and stay in their negative circle. But you need to get out of that, and we can help you change your beliefs easily. Just takes a bit of time. We can help you change your self-worth, and we can remove self-hatred, because it's a negative It's a negative way of feeling, and you put it on yourself. You haven't got to think that way at all. We can also look at problem foods. If you have a food that you love and you can't stop eating or drinking, you can remove that. I did this successfully for Red Bull. Now, I never had a Red Bull issue as such. I wasn't addicted to the stuff. But whenever I would go on a studious course, like an education course, for example, and it was death by PowerPoint, I would fall back to the Red Bull to keep me awake because I was dying and having a lack of energy massively. And all I did to remove my my Red Bull coping strategy for these courses was, in my head, I pictured a food that I hated, pictured a food that I liked, which was the Red Bull, and I swapped them over. And when you swap them two foods over, almost instantaneously, your problem food, even the thought of it, turns your stomach, makes you feel a bit sick. And that's the result I had. So I got rid of Red Bull out of my diet totally, and even the thought of it, when I see it in the supermarket or a garage forecourt, I'm like, oh, I feel a bit ill, I feel a bit sick. So if you would like to remove a problem food, such as Red Bull, or cakes, or Maltesers, for example, then get in touch, because we can look at doing that as well. Confidence. So a lot of people I see, men, women, all sorts. A lot of my clients are very successful at work, have a lack of confidence in certain areas. This is your area of self-efficacy. So you might be super confident in a business environment, but have no confidence in the gym. You may be really confident and efficient in a gym environment, on a studio, but even walking up a hill, you're scared or petrified. And this is because your comfort zone is massive or big in your area, but in the whole, not big at all. And improving your confidence in all different environments makes you a more rounded whole person, and we can do that. And improving confidence in other environments as well can be really useful for you. So if I can improve your confidence, for example, going into an interview, then you'll have a better interview. If I can improve your confidence chatting to a work colleague that you normally have problems with, that's going to give you a better work environment. And we do that by anchoring. And anchoring is just going back to a time when you had great motivation or great confidence in a certain situation, and we'll add that to now, and we'll build it into whatever you need that confidence for. Battery. So, if you'd like to have some assistance with your mindset, with your head, in terms of confidence, problem foods, self-belief, self-worth, motivation, getting rid of an issue that may have happened in the past, trying to remove some negative excuses, trying to feel less sad, depressed, be more successful, basically putting your head in a better place. And once your head's in a better place, then your whole body's in a better place, because we are holistic. We can't fix someone for fitness or health just by doing exercise. Like we can't fix someone for fitness or health just by doing nutrition. We have to look at the muscles, the bones, the brain, nutrition, fluid going in, all of our thoughts. A negative thought constantly will stop any health results. Even if your endocrinology, so even if your hormones are optimum, you will feel crap and tired if you're unhappy. Absolutely. So if you'd like some help, like this video, I'm trying to do loads more of these live videos. If you like it, get in touch. I'm sure I can help you in terms of mindset. In fact, anything, get in touch.